In this 2020 comparison module, we'll take a look at the RedMax RZTx series and see how it stacks up against the competition. Disclaimer: pricing and information contained on this module is based on printed and digital media that is publicly available. Before we get started with the comparisons, I wanted to do a quick walk around and explain the features of the RZTx series. We'll start at the front and work our way around the back. Large commercial caster with support bracket and 4 points of weld, a heavy-duty 2x3 13-gauge tubular frame, large diameter pulleys with side-load tensioner, a removable foot pan for ease of service, Kawasaki FR engines, a 5-gallon fuel capacity, commercial-graded Hydra-Gear ZT3100 integrated transmission, and a heavy-duty 10-gauge fabricated deck with 5¼ inch cast iron spindles, along with a 4-year 400-hour warranty. Makes this a perfect machine for your larger estate owner or your entry-level commercial user. In this slide, you'll see the competition that will compare the RedMax RZTx Series 2. We'll go through Hustler, BadBoy, Gravely, John Deere, Toro, XMark, and Scag. The first manufacturer we'll compare the RZTx Series 2 is Hustler. The RedMax RZTx equivalent in Hustler is the Hustler Fast Track, offered at a 48, 54, and 60 with Kawasaki FR engines. RedMax has a little bit larger offering of the FR series on our units. Identical ZT3100s on both units, 5-gallon fuel capacity on both units, 8.5 mile-an-hour ground speed on the RZTx compared to 8 miles an hour on the Hustler Fast Track, 10-gauge fabricated deck on both units, 4-year 400-hour warranty on both units, and you can see RedMax is substantially cheaper on the units. The next manufacturer we'll look at is BadBoy mowers. The BadBoy equivalent to the RZTx series is the BadBoy ZT Elite. 48, 54, and 60 inch cut widths. They offer a Kohler Pro 7000 or the Kawasaki FR 730. Running ZT3100s on both units. BadBoy has a little bit larger fuel capacity at 6.5 gallons compared to 5 gallons. RedMax has a faster ground speed at 8.5 miles an hour compared to 7 miles an hour on the BadBoy. Warranty is where the RZTx really plays differently than the ZT Elite. A 4-year 400-hour warranty on the RZTx series compared to a 2-year or 200-hour warranty on the BadBoy ZT Elite. And you can see the pricing below. We'll take a look at the Gravely equivalent. The Gravely equivalent to the RZTx series is the Gravely ZT-HD, offered in a 44, 48, 52, and 60 inch cut widths, offering a Kawasaki FR engine. As you can see, the RZTx offers a little bit larger Kawasaki FR engine, identical Hydra-Gear ZT3100 transmissions, 5-gallon fuel capacity on both units, a faster ground speed on the RedMax 8.5 miles an hour compared to 8 miles an hour on the Gravely ZT-HD, 10-gauge fabricated deck on both units. Warranty comparison: a 4-year 400-hour warranty on the RZTx compared to a 4-year or 500-hour warranty on the Gravely ZT-HD, and you can see the pricing below. The next brand we'll look at is the John Deere mowers. The John Deere equivalent is the John Deere Z540M, offered in a 48, 54, and 62, running a Kawasaki FS 730. The RedMax RZTx running the ZT3100, a larger fuel capacity at 5 gallons over 3.5 gallons on the John Deere, equal 8.5 mile-an-hour ground speed. The RZTx is running a 10-gauge fabricated deck to where the 540M is a 10-gauge stamp deck. RedMax offers a 4-year 400-hour warranty compared to the 4-year 300-hour warranty on the John Deere Z540M, and you can see the pricing below. The next comparison we'll look at is Toro. The Toro equivalent is the Toro MyRide, offered in a 48, 54, and 60 inch cut widths, running the Toro engine, Hydra-Gear ZT3100 on both units, 5-gallon fuel capacity on both units, ground speed identical at 8.5 miles an hour, 10-gauge fabricated deck on both units. RedMax wins in the warranty standpoint: 4-year 400-hour warranty compared to 3-year 300-hour warranty, and RedMax wins also in the pricing category as well. We'll look at the XMark manufacturing next. The XMark equivalent to the RedMax RZTx series is the XMark Radius E series, offered in a 48, 52, and 60 inch cut widths, running the XMark 708 engine, identical ZT3100s on both units. XMark has a larger fuel capacity at 7 gallons compared to 5 gallons. RedMax has a faster ground speed at 8.5 miles an hour compared to 8 miles an hour. Identical 10-gauge fabricated deck. The RZTx has a 4-year 400-hour warranty, the Radius E offering a 4-year 500-hour warranty, and as you can see, RedMax wins in pricing again. The last manufacturer we'll look at is Scag Power Equipment. The Scag equivalent to the RZTx series is the Scag Freedom, offered in a 48 and 52-inch cut widths. They're running the Kohler 7000 on the Scag Freedom, and the Hydrogear ZT2800s, to where the RedMax RZTx series is running Kawasaki FR engines and the Hydrogear ZT3100s. Larger fuel capacity on the Scag Freedom, 6.5 gallons compared to 5 gallons on the RZTx series. RZTx is going to have a little bit faster ground speed at 8.5 miles an hour compared to 8 miles an hour on the Scag Freedom. Identical 10-gauge fabricated deck on both units. The RZTx offers a 4-year 400-hour warranty, the Scag Freedom offering a 3-year or 500-hour warranty or a 1-year commercial warranty on that unit. And as you can see, RedMax wins in pricing. This comparison module was brought to you by Engine Warehouse in partnership with RedMax. Thank you for listening.